How's it going, guys? My name is Jason with Hunter's Friend, and today I'm looking at the Little Goose by Scott. Now, one thing I got to mention about Scott is they have a huge following of very loyal customers, and there's a very good reason for that. They make great stuff, and they are really known for their customer service. They've got can't beat it guarantees, and they're not kidding around, man. They actually, if you have a product of theirs and something goes wrong, they will step up and take care of it. And I definitely think that's worth an honorable mention. So I'm just throwing that out there. The Little Goose, for sure, is probably our best-selling Scott release at the moment, and it's pretty clear to see why. I actually just have one right here that I just opened. I mean, straight out of the box, first thing you notice is just, I mean, wow, it's extremely sleek. It's obviously well machined, and the wrist strap is really well done. It's just nice. It screams quality. I really think the way that they do their length adjustment on the stem is clever. They've got this little set screw right there. You just remove it, slide the stem outward, and then you can drop the set screw back in, and that will actually extend the length of the stem. One thing I've mentioned a lot is that I'm a fan of hair trigger style releases, so the more sensitive a trigger, the better for me. It just helps me out, and Scott is basically known for that. They have a trigger system that just doesn't take hardly anything to make it go. I can honestly blow on that hard enough and it will fire. Now, that can be changed. You can set it to pretty well any preference you want, but it is capable of being extremely sensitive, and that's definitely a standout for a lot of people. But that little set screw is how you adjust the tension. This is the single caliper style, and that actually contributes to this particular trigger being so sensitive. This being a single caliper actually cuts down on the tension required to fire, which is neat. And down to the strap, it's amazing to me how comfortable they have made their straps with what looks to be little padding. I mean, if you look at it, it almost looks like it's not even padded, but it's so soft and smooth, even around the edges. Inner lining is extremely important, and even though this doesn't look like it's extremely padded, it is. It's really soft. Standard buckle style, you just slip it through, tighten it up accordingly to your preferences, and you're set. So, I mean, wow, it is really comfortable, guys. I mean, I have to highlight that the best I can. That is one comfortable fitting release. Hair trigger, top to bottom, really nice. I do have one thing that I could actually say about it that I think would make it a little better. I hope the Scott fans don't judge me too hard, but I do think that if it had a fold back feature, that would give it the entire package. I mean, it does have the swivel that'll get it out of your way mostly, but being able to pop the stem of a release out of your way for tree stand climbing and things like that, very handy, very, very cool thing to have. I mean, it's not vital, but it is a nice little feature for high-end releases. But outside of that, these seem perfect to me, so I would recommend them to just about any. This is a release you can use coming into it, and more likely it'll be your permanent release if you end up with it. But it is the Scott Little Goose, and it is most certainly worth your time.